Alright folks, we're back. Thank you for watching that break. Looks like we don't have a ton of new battle stations to look at while we're waiting, but we do have this one from Chris DeLuca, who has posted another cat photograph. I
really like Bobble Convolute's pun about that Widow Mine.
Oh, what is it? I'm looking at the picture right now.
In Germany, they would call it a Widow 9.
So I got 0 kills? That makes no sense. Anyways, I like this guy's setup because this actually reminds me a lot of like what mine is right now, except I got 2 monitors and I got the Partouf bot over here to the right and then my iPad to the left. So he's got a nice little kitty cat. I like the setup, man. Yeah, keep I mean at this point we're close to the end of the broadcast, so I don't even know who's got them left, but if you guys got pictures of your battle stations, if you're proud of your PC setups or your console gaming areas, send us pictures. I'd love to see them. But as we get into game, it is a new best of 3, and this is, I guess you could consider the semifinals. The winner of this fights against Joxy for the last possible spot in the wildcard groups. Top right side, we got the red Terran player. It is aLive.
In the bottom left is the pink Protoss. He is super.
Now, Super has actually had a very interesting run here in the lower bracket. He did beat Natural 2-0 and Keen 2-1. And that's not that I'm trying to discredit Penguin, but those are specifically Terrans I'm thinking about. He did, however, lose to Joxy in the winner's side and might lose to him again later. I'm unsure, but he's got to get through Stylish, a.k.a. aLive, first.
Yes. Oh, apparently they're both on the same clan. I think Super is the only non-Terran on Dopin. He's special.
He's an honorary Terran. He loses to Terran enough that he's an honorary Terran.
Oh! Oh! Shots fired.
But, man, I gotta say, as a totally unrelated side note, I've been seeing these come up all over the place, but what is up with Wendy's Twitter being so on fire lately?
Yeah, I saw 1 or 2 tweets. I didn't think they were particularly funny, but other people seem to enjoy them.
Well, like, they destroyed that one guy. It was super savage, and I guess that's what set the trend. But I love that it's become so, like, the Wendy's Twitter is almost its own meme at this point.
I like that we've gone full circle with the whole, like, customer service thing. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come where the customer is not always right and you can be savage as fuck.
Or at least the customer is not right when they're really stupid. Anyways, Super is setting up for a proxy Stargate. I think this is a little bit more classic. Throw it back. It's a build that we've all seen many times before, and I don't think aLive is going to get too caught off guard by. But the fact that he didn't go for multiple barracks in his opening, he's not going to have a lot of Marines to fight against this.
It's true.
There is magic numbers when it comes to TVP, and one of those numbers is 6. It's the exact amount of Marines you need to beat back an Oracle.
aLive is so convinced Super's cheesing him that he doesn't scout the main base.
Which is funny because
that may have Stargate either.
Yeah, if he had just gone across the map, it may have tipped him off. At least something was up. But the reactor, if it stays in the barracks, he'll get enough Marines out for certain. There we go. So that plus a Widow Mine looks like he should be covered. I mean, this is a very safe way to open up if you don't know what your opponent's doing anyways. But oh, this is more than just a proxy Stargate. The gateway comes down here to add for that faster warp in.
I was going to say, it's already a fast second gateway,
he's
but
gonna
I
put
didn't
the
even
pylon
realize
down
it was
too?
also proxied.
Yeah, he's going to put the pylon at the front, or at least he wants to. If there was a Cyclone out, now this would shut this down easy peasy, but unfortunately the Adepts mean the Marines can't fight this. That Widow Mine's not in position, and aLive might be putting so much emphasis on the front lines, he doesn't think about the mineral line.
Good.
Here we go. Oracle's going to come in. This is bad.
Oh, Lord.
Goes to the mule right away. There's a fresh mule, too. Oh.
Painful.
Ah.
Go for the Marines.
He could kill him. You know, this Oracle serves another purpose, too, where it can Revelation a little bit later on. But.
Oh, he tapped the last Marine. Oracle's finally out of energy, but his second one's on the way, and let's not forget that Warp Gate's finishing up with a proxy Warp Gate, so even if Super is like, oh, I push back the air units because I have a Cyclone, which doesn't even do that much damage to air units anymore, he'll have a big ground army to face.
The Cyclone is a lot more important for beating back that pylon than it is anything else, but it will help out a little bit. Gets the lock on. It looks like it might just be enough. all jokes aside, to kill the Oracle. But there's still the Widowmine at the front. There's still a lot of troops to fight with, but aLive is down to 14 workers.
Oh yeah, well, he needs to clean this up and then counterattack. A Protoss he's hoping is probably being greedy behind this. Like, you know, not just a natural. That's the natural Nexus going down, by the way, guys. But also, like, maybe like a third base going down super quickly. But that's not the case. Like, he doesn't know that there's been an added number of gateways.
How?
4 gateways.
How in the... That thing was dead. And then it ignited up. That was like the most delayed, like, I want to go back and watch the replay of that. How was that possible?
Don't know. Magic, but... Magic going in favor of Super here.
Yeah.
For being super cheesy. aLive doesn't have a bunker, not that he could super afford one.
The Cyclone...
production.
Well, the Cyclone can do a lot to help beat this back, but I think the Oracle is going to be a little bit too much.
Oh,
Even though one
nice.
eats the Widowmine, the other Oracle still got the damage. It'll die to the Viking, but I'm surprised it didn't focus the Cyclone.
I am too. Like, that was the best possible defense aLive could have had against something he didn't know was coming.
Yeah. And this still ends up being
quite
surprisingly
fortunate.
close. Like, an SCV could kill off that Zealot. I think at this point, he's too far behind the workers. There's 2 command centers, which is great for mules, but you can only stay afloat so long with that. Cyclone comes out. More stalkers on the way. Cyclones can be fantastic, but no repairs. Or at least repairs a little bit too late. GG.
GG.
Super. Game number 1.
Cheesy. Cheesy.
Snow Python says, "Oh, my BaseTradeTV icon is so colorful." Yeah, it's the new Partoof. I hope you guys are enjoying the new sub badges. Tomorrow, I think Mini is supposed to have the first draft of those GG emotes, and we can vote on those and all that good stuff too. So that'll be fun. But now we gotta wait for the map selection. Although it's veto, it's not loser's pick. So do we know what it is already?
No, aLive makes the lobbies. aLive is in control.
No.
Not of that game, though. Am I right?
Oh. Yo, I would love if you, like, specifically you did like a StarCraft roast or something, like it'd be like Reddit roast me, but like StarCraft edition. It's just like players in their games. Like, what do you think of that series, Zombie Grub?
I don't think I can be that clever on the fly.
Maybe not on the fly, but you get some time to prepare, you know.
Maybe I would, but I would feel very uncomfortable doing that, like, if I know people are going to be watching and like the players are going to be watching. There's only a couple of players that I wouldn't mind making fun of.
You mean Scarlet? Pretty much exclusively just Scarlet.
Scarlet, No Regret, maybe some of the Koreans. I don't speak in English.
By the way, Ian Philipchuk sends us a picture of his little kid. Not quite a cat, not quite a battle station. But if he's truly interested in BaseTradeTV, shout out to him. Also, my apologies for teaching him such bad language, because we've definitely probably sworn while he's listening.
Yeah, he's not even speaking yet. It's fine. Don't forget it.
Well, folks, we are getting into game number 2. Spawning here at the bottom right side. He is down 1 game in the series. It's aLive.
In the top left says the pink Protoss. It is Super.
All right, so Super, great first game, but also quite a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
Not something he's going to be able to easily get away with again. If he can, more power to him. But that being said, Super's going to have to beat not just aLive here and now, but Jockshi afterwards as well. So,
Yeah.
so if his versus Terran's good, more power to him.
Yeah, well, it seems like it. You already listed the number of people that he's beat, and a lot of them were Terrans. So, yeah.
That's probably annoying. Almost gets the SCV. Man, you remember when SCVs had more health? Good times.
Not really. I remember Brood War.
Oh, I used to, when I was really bad and just getting the Wings of Liberty, I would like pull the SCVs all the time. Those good times.
I was Zerg, and I was also, I didn't pay attention, so I still don't pay attention to numbers, to be honest. Like, most of the time when I'm asked, like, you know, what's the range of something, what's the health of something, I'm just like...
Well, I
Whoa.
mean, it's fair. Like, if you don't know that tanks have 13 range, it's fine as long as you know they outrange Colossus. Like, you know that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I know like feelings and comparisons, but I don't know the numbers. So I would have probably been able to tell you that SCVs take longer to kill, but I would not be able to tell you elsewise. And I didn't actually use them. Although, okay, so technically I started off as Terran, but that's my 2v2 days, right? Because I didn't start off laddering 1v1. I started off laddering like 2v2 and 3v3 and whatnot. And I switched to Zerg when I started laddering 1v1.
By the way, I was looking around and noticed, because we talked about this last time, I think this is going to be the new little tree. Look at the terrain here. It's still totally borked for no reason.
Send it to Blizzard. Right up the chain. Right to David Kim. Change it now.
All right, so by the way, this is going to happen for like the first time in, oh, God knows how long. We actually have someone from my Patreon claiming the perk of spectating a finals game, and Therminator has been a big supporter of the channel for a while. He wants to spectate the finals, so the winner of this versus Joxy.
Well, that's cool.
That is cool. Hopefully he enjoys it. Firsthand, spectating is, I feel, not super crazy, but you do get to look where we're not looking, and sometimes Rifkin is just, frankly, a bad observer, so... Do what you like, I suppose.
Lost the bank heist.
Oh, well, not a surprise. You were involved.
Well, no, the joke is that I win bank heist because I screw other people over.
Oh, that's true. Yo, I have been gambling a lot with Nate's Revlobot, and I went from like 5,000 to like 500,000 in the period of this month, or these last 2 months. So
Wow.
I feel rich.
What do you afford?
Nothing, because he has no rewards.
Oh, it's just numbers.
It's like Partoofs. It doesn't really matter, but it makes you feel good.
Alright, well. So, the build from Super, quite cheesy once again. All in.
Yes.
Depth, resonating glaives. He does
But-
not want to play against Terrans.
I feel like aLive got more than enough information with that little marine poke here. He saw the warp prism already moving out, and he saw depths on the ground. So he probably knows what's coming. I like this Widowmine drop. I love the 2 marines to go with it. But this pylon coverage and an observer... Yeah, so this won't get much.
Yeah, that was a... Oh no! Oh no! He targets the marines with one of mine. 4 probes in the pad.
No. But here comes that big warp into the main, and Super is going to find aLive with his pants down a little bit. Liberator's moving out. Wall is up at the front, but nothing to stop this warp prism in the main. Tank might siege up, but that's where you just shade into the dead zone and laugh as Terra and have dead zones.
Ah!
The Colossus can shoot its own feet. What's up with that? But a tank can't? Okay. Actually, I really wish the tank was like the tank from Fury. Have you seen that? The movie with Brad Pitt?
No.
Oh, was it like people inside of it shooting with their pistols out the side or something?
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't see the movie, but I've seen ideas like that, right?
Yeah.
Like someone with like a chainsaw.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. You just stick 2 chainsaws out the side of it. Screw Hellions, forget flames, chainsaws. Get some Gears of War going on up in this StarCraft, but
Yeah.
this has already killed so much of the defense. The Liberator's a great thing to defend with, but the tank, 1, already went down. The SCVs got pulled. I mean, that Warp Prism finally gets pushed off of the Viking, and thank goodness for that, but the tank can't be moved around.
Oh,
it goes down. Ugh.
Oh, so close.
Thanks,
Liberator
Blizzard.
On sieges. Oh.
Just got a quick shout out to my man David Kim. We didn't want to pick up tanks anyways. GG's! Super
shit.
takes the series 2-0, and he's going to go on for a rematch in that very finals.
Oh, I gotta make the lobby again.
No. This is great, though, because, again, Super lost in the winner's bracket 0-2 to Joxy, who he'll be refacing now. Maybe this goes better for him. Hopefully, at least. But we're going to try and get our good friend Therminator into this game. Plus, we have to do vetoes. So stick around, guys. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the very last match and the last qualifying set. It's going to be either Super or Joxy, Terran or Protoss, joining Gumiho in the wildcard group. We'll see you soon.